Hello Libra, how are you? I welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope that you're feeling very well in this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading, you find the answers from the universe that you've been looking for. Today we will go directly into your reading, so let's connect with your tarot cards. As always, we will take a look at your energies, the energies of the person who's thinking about you, and we will also reveal all the blessings that are coming into your life. So let's connect with your energies and begin. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, the King of Swords, and also the King of Pentacles. I feel that you are someone who has so much to offer. In your work, you are an intelligent person, a disciplined person, and you are going to be contributing greatly so that a project becomes 100% successful. Also, from the perspective of love, you have so much to give, and you will be sharing your love with your special person, especially if they are a Gemini or an Aquarius. I feel that in your recent past, you had a negative experience with someone who didn't know what they wanted. But now, in this moment, you don't want crumbs. You don't want pieces of love. Now, you want to enjoy the whole cake. In some cases, the Queen of Cups represents that you are waiting for your twin flame, and maybe this person has taken some time, but I feel that they are now coming directly toward you. I see a very serious person here. It could be a woman, it could be a man, but what matters with these two cards is that this is someone who wants to stay with you forever. Let's clarify what this reading is about. I feel a lot of empowering energy, and I also feel that your special person senses that you are becoming more empowered. This person doesn't want to lose you. They want to hold on to you. I'm not saying this in a negative way. They want to be with you all the time because maybe they feel jealous. Your person feels jealous, especially if they are an earth sign. So let's see what this is all about. Let's take a closer look at some details. The Ten of Swords card tells me that your person experienced a very deep pain in their past and they do not want to go through that again. That's why lately, your person may come across as a little intense with you. They call you a lot, they're trying to know who you're with and what you're doing. It's not because they want to control you, but because they're afraid of losing you. I feel that this card is not necessarily negative. It simply shows that this is someone who wants to know about you, someone who wants to love you, who wants to care for you, and also wants you to feel the same way. You also have the Six of Wands, a card of victory, a card of success. I feel that you were born to succeed, and that's exactly what's going to happen. In less than 6 weeks, you are going to receive some very positive news. This will depend on what you're trying to manifest right now. If you're trying to succeed in love, then a new relationship is coming. A new person is entering your life. But this also makes me feel that, at this moment, you're focusing on your finances, on your money, on your monetization. And finally, there's a piece of news coming that will make you very happy. I feel this is talking about you making an important purchase, either for yourself or for your family. Because here, I see people following your steps. So let's go further. I feel that you are expanding. Other people are noticing your energy. In fact, not only your special person is noticing you. When you walk into a place with your special person, there are others who see you in a romantic way. That's why I feel your person gets jealous. Because you may not realize it. You may not notice these looks or these energies. But your special person, with eagle eyes, sees when others are watching you. That's when they might grab your arm just a little more tightly. I like this energy, because it speaks of empowerment. Let's continue. You have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is an incredible surprise coming into your life. I feel that someone here realizes they hit the jackpot by being with you. Your reading keeps repeating this strongly. There is someone beside you who loves you, who adores you, and who wants to stay with you forever, especially if they are a Pisces or a Scorpio. Now, regarding your finances, the Seven of Cups card is spectacular. I feel that what is coming is much more than what you were expecting. Maybe you're making a transition in your job environment. Finally, you get an interview, and it turns out way better than you had imagined. And I actually feel that the salary from your new job will be much better than you were hoping for. Also, right now, you have a business project or personal venture. I feel you are going to be successful. But look, one thing is what you expect, and another is what the universe wants to give you. That's the energy difference shown by the Seven of Cups. You might be thinking about earning $10,000 or $100,000 from your own business, and the universe is telling you no, you deserve much more. You deserve 1 million or far more. I don't know what number you're aiming for, but what I'm being told here is please, do not limit your desires. Do not limit your dreams. Because you truly deserve something very, very big. We continue with your reading. You have the Justice card. Divine justice is arriving in your life. Libra, someone is thinking about you. They are thinking of you a lot. I'm being told to tell you that a person whose name starts with the letter C, it could be Carlos, it could be Carmen, or even someone whose last name begins with that letter, is thinking about you. Justice is a very positive energy. I feel you are about to enter a phase of strong balance. Maybe before, you were giving too much to someone. You were dedicating your time, becoming the person who solved all of their problems. And suddenly, you said, no, no more. If I keep giving like this, I'm going to end up forgetting about myself. So the Justice card doesn't mean you're going to break up with anyone. It simply means that you're going to achieve balance, a healthy balance between your energy and someone else's, or even within your own energy. For example, maybe you've been working too much and neglecting your health. Now you're going to bring those energies into harmony. I feel this is a stage where it is very important for you to become aware of any imbalance you may be carrying in your life. We continue with your reading. The Page of Wands appears. This card represents change, movement, relocation, and travel abroad. You're going to receive an invitation. A family member may be coming from another country and will invite you, or perhaps someone from abroad will invite you to visit them. Someone from far away is thinking of you a lot. It could be a fire sign, maybe a Sagittarius. I'm also being told to mention Libra or a Gemini. I feel a relaxing trip is coming your way, a trip for peace and enjoyment. You may be going on vacation. You truly deserve a break. You've been very busy, giving priority to other people's needs. But now, your top priority will be to rest and disconnect from the world. This card can also mean travel with your family. But in some rare cases, it can represent a solo trip, a journey you take entirely on your own, to disconnect from certain energies and reconnect deeply with your inner peace. Now we continue with your energy. What other cards do you have in your tarot? The King of Wands. The King of Wands is always a positive card, especially in terms of your energy, because it marks your best version. I feel that the universe is calling you. It's saying, hey, I have a mission for you, to become the best version of yourself. This card always speaks of the development of your talents. I feel you are someone with experience, someone intelligent. But now you may suddenly decide to study something new, to explore different hobbies, or to allow yourself some distraction. Because I still feel this energy of stress and pressure. The King of Wands might also suggest that you are a boss, a leader, and lately you've been overwhelmed with tasks and responsibilities. It's time to take things a little more lightly. That's the challenge of the King of Wands, being such a popular, intelligent, and active person, there are always people who turn to you to solve problems. And while that's a positive thing, because you have a generous and humanitarian nature, in the end, you're left with absolutely no time for yourself. So if that's your case, this card is advising you to make space for yourself and dedicate more time to your own joy and relaxation. You also have the Ace of Pentacles, a gift from the universe, possibly a gift from your special person. Someone has their eyes on you right now, meaning their attention is fully focused on you. This person wants to seduce you. I'm being told to mention Virgo, or possibly someone who is a Capricorn. Let's look into what this gift might be. I'm sensing that someone wants to give you something, to offer you something with their hands. Maybe this person will cook for you, or, if they are more poetic and romantic, they may write you a note or a poem, or perhaps dedicate a song to you. I don't know yet. Let's find out if this is something romantic or not. You have the Two of Swords. In this case, I'm sensing a platonic love. Right now, you have a platonic admirer, someone who watches you from a distance and doesn't dare to come closer. Maybe this person sees you as completely out of reach, like you're unattainable. I'm not sure if there's an age gap between the two of you or perhaps a difference in social or professional hierarchy. Maybe you are a boss and this person is just an employee. So there is someone who wants something with you but hasn't been able to approach. Perhaps you're already married, or you already have a partner. But that doesn't mean that others don't notice you. Someone is definitely noticing you, especially if you're currently not available. I'm being told that this applies strongly to Aquarius, and Aquarius is in love with you and sees you as their platonic love. Or perhaps a Gemini is in love with you and also sees you that way. Let's continue with your reading. 2 wands appear. Actually, you now have 2 aces in your reading, the Ace of Pentacles and also the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is one of the best cards in the entire tarot. It represents prosperous new beginnings. It means that today is the first day to take a leap of faith. Today is the day to take that step that connects you with your dreams, your desires, your goals, and your success. You will never know if you can become a successful person unless you try. In fact, it's better to regret something you did and failed at than something you didn't do at all. So I don't know what you've been thinking about lately, maybe starting a business, confessing your feelings to someone, or taking a step forward, but in the end, you keep pulling back. This card is like a push, a very strong push, and I don't say that in a negative way. It's the universe nudging you and saying, go for it, and you'll see that once you try, it will be much easier than you thought. You also have the Temperance card, connected with the energy of Sagittarius. It's time to bring balance into your life. The Temperance card always tells me that perhaps you've become spiritually disconnected from yourself because you've been so focused, maybe on work, or maybe on your special person, that you've drifted away from your own inner center. The Temperance card, just like the Justice card, speaks about achieving balance. This is the kind of energy that reminds you that not every day will you feel like being at your best. But sometimes, you just need to be a little more disciplined. So the Temperance card tells me that you are going to find balance again. Your reading is repeating this message. Take this if it resonates with you, but according to this card, there are areas of your life that are currently out of balance. We continue with your tarot session. You have the 9 of Wands. Someone is completely shattered because they can't be with you. Just look at the expression of regret on this person's face. It's like they never imagined that you would actually be capable of walking away. Someone feels completely devastated. I don't know if you recently separated from an Aries or a Sagittarius, but this person is truly asking themselves in this very moment, how do I win you back? What do I have to do to have you in my life again? Because the weight of your absence, the weight of your silence, and the burden of your indifference is truly punishing this person. No matter how much they pretend not to think about you, no matter how much they act like they don't want to be with you, it's not the truth. You also have the King of Cups. You're no longer settling for little things. You're no longer accepting crumbs. You don't want just pieces of the cake anymore. Now, at this moment, you want to have the entire cake. I feel that this was the problem. This person didn't see that you were stepping into your power. You cried a lot. You suffered a lot. But I feel you're the kind of person who grows and gets stronger in silence. Maybe this person saw you crying and thought you were weak, thought you were vulnerable. But what they didn't know was that you were becoming empowered to make a big decision. That's why I like the King of Cups, because it means that right now, you are completely empowered emotionally. You are no longer going to allow this person to come into your life just to take up space. In fact, I feel that you're attracting someone new. And this person knows it. They know it. They are 100% aware that you are in such a strong position that someone else will come toward you. So let's draw another card and see if someone new is coming. Let's ask the tarot directly in this moment, is another person coming into your life? Or is it better for you to stay alone? Should you focus on your business, on your spirituality? Or are you going to be alone for life because that's what you truly prefer? Let's see. If, for example, we draw a card like the Hermit, then it's clear that your path is one of solitude. You are a lone wolf, someone who doesn't enjoy being romantically involved with anyone, which is completely your personal preference. But if we draw a card like the Ace of Cups, then things take on a much more romantic tone. So please channel the next card. What is your energy in this moment? Do you want to be alone? Is it best for you to be alone? Or is this the right time to heal something from the past? I don't know. Let's deeply connect with this next card and see what destiny has in store for you when it comes to love. Alright then. Voila, the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is not a very romantic card. It's definitely not focused on romance. It could be that, at this moment, you're meeting new people, but none of them truly convince you. Please don't take this negatively, but I feel that you're testing certain people. It's like you're saying, okay, what are you going to contribute to my life? Because I already know what I can contribute to yours, but what are you bringing to me? This is the card of the Three of Pentacles, a Virgo and Taurus energy. I strongly feel that you're testing people, testing their honor, their loyalty, and also their level of commitment. And if they get scared, if they walk away, then clearly they're not reliable people. Because the Three of Pentacles represents the energy of you building your foundation. You're establishing what is truly fundamental to you. And what is fundamental, according to this card, is honor, truth, and most importantly, not lying. So let's take a look at more cards. Additionally, I feel the Three of Pentacles can also mean that you're focusing on your business, on your work. This is an energy of independence, the kind of energy that suggests love is not your priority right now. So for now, the tarot is telling you that for at least a few months, you'll be alone. Maybe not completely closed off to love, but perhaps just testing the waters. I don't feel that you're rejecting the energy of love, but maybe you're filtering more, or raising your standards. We continue your reading. Queen of Swords, wow. The Queen of Swords is definitely a very cold energy. In the entire tarot, the Queen of Swords often represents people who never marry, or people who don't enjoy commitment and prefer to be alone. This especially applies to Aquarius and also Gemini. So yes, I do feel a strong sense of independence in this moment. But remember, this is a collective reading. To see your situation in detail, we would need a completely personalized session to explore whether you'll be with someone or remain on your own, whether it's best to be with this person or to dine alone. But in this case, we're seeing the scenario of someone who wants to be entirely alone. Maybe you're tired of imposters, of other people's nonsense, and now you simply prefer to be alone rather than in bad company. We continue with another card. You also have the Three of Wands. This is energy related to travel. That might be the reason why the universe doesn't want to place someone at your side right now, because you're about to go on a journey. Or maybe you'll even be traveling with your special person, if you already have one. So I feel there's a strong energy of detachment. You might be moving to a new home. And when you move, you detach, from your previous house, your former neighborhood, your old neighbors. And the interesting part is that you're going to encounter new energies. I see a lot of energy of anticipation, like wondering what's coming next, where will I live, where will I work, who will be my special person. So the Three of Wands tells you to hold on, because even though you may not know what's coming, what lies ahead will be spectacularly interesting. So, that is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these secrets of the tarot. For today, we'll close your reading. And, as always, if you enjoyed this message, feel free to click that like button and also click the subscribe button to this channel. We're wrapping up your video. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of blessings, and we will definitely see each other in your next reading.